Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Red Door Yoga Mini Sutra series online. It's good to be here with you today. Today I wanted to talk about the idea that you're choosing to believe. Now, what I'm pointing out here is that there is so much in life that we don't know. Every single one of us, there's so much we don't know. And we are constantly making choices as to what to believe. Now, I've got a really interesting example of this for you guys from my own experience, my own life. A number of years ago, I was in a car accident, and I was a passenger in this vehicle. Long story short, we were coming along the road, and there was a blind corner up ahead. And we were in a pickup truck. There was another pickup truck at that blind corner, and we could clearly see the gentleman who was in the pickup truck. We could plainly see his truck. But because he's on the blind corner, two things: I don't think he could see us very well. But the second thing was he was looking at where he wanted to go. He wasn't looking at the oncoming traffic, which is what we were. And so as we were driving this way, and we were going at the speed of that road, and we were all of us were coming off a red light, and a green light rather. As we were driving towards him, he suddenly pulled out, because what he was looking to do was actually cross the road and go in the opposite direction. And the person who was driving said, no, and then she slammed on the brakes, and everything happened in slow motion. So we were heading towards him in slow motion in my mind. And I remember very, very clearly believing we weren't going to hit him. I was convinced we were not actually going to hit him. And then in the moment of impact, my eyes closed and my body went forward, and I could feel a little pain across my chest, which I made the assumption was my seat belt. And then I opened my eyes, and there was dust everywhere. And my airbag had gone off, and the truck we were in was totaled. We had T-boned him, okay? And so it was a really interesting experience for me, because I was so completely and totally convinced that we were not going to hit him until we hit him. And the only reason that I was convinced of the reality that we weren't going to hit him was because I did not want to hit him. And that is something that plays out for all of us on a regular basis, but we usually, don't see it in as dramatic an example as what I just gave you. But, things are happening. Every day you have experiences, and there are 1,000,001 interpretations you could give to that experience, and yet you are choosing particular interpretations. You are choosing to believe a particular thing. But what's happening is, as you are choosing to believe that thing, your mind is behaving as if it is a truth, versus it is a choice that you're making to believe this. So, part of mastering yourself is to really start to see that at play, to see the sneaky way in which the mind is convinced that it knows and that this is a reality, versus that this is a choice of belief. Okay, and if you're making a choice to believe something, to then look even further and start to think about, well, why am I choosing this? I said to you guys that I chose to believe we weren't going to hit him because I did not want to hit him. I didn't want to hit him, and I'd never been in an actual collision before. So those two things kind of culminated for me really believing we weren't going to hit him. Okay, I hope that was helpful, everyone, and I'd really like you to be consciously looking at your experiences this way from now on, seeing where you are choosing beliefs versus you actually know that this is an actual truth, that this is an actual reality. If you found this helpful, I would love if you would like the video and share with others. If you have questions, please put it in the comment section. If you have comments, put it in the comment section. If you are finding us on YouTube, do subscribe to the channel, share with others, as I mentioned. And if you are interested in putting this into some practice, you can join us on the Red Door Yoga, so the RDY Self-Mastery group, which is attached to the Red Door Yoga Facebook page. And if you would like to actually get some support through this for mentorship, there's a mentorship program that I run called the Masterful Path. And if you go to themasterfulpath.com, if the doors are currently open, great, you can join us. You can register for it. But if they are not open, you'll be able to add your name to the mailing list and the wait list. And as soon as the doors are open, I will email you to let you know so that you can come on in and join us in the mentorship. Thank you for being here, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you again online very, very soon. Namaste.